Hey guys, it's Steph, and I think I have Oreo in my teeth. Take two. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and before you ask, yes, I am wearing my dressing gown, and yes, I do have a hot water bottle firmly placed between my breasts. It's very cold today, and so I'm wrapping up warm. Hope you don't mind. So in today's video, I am finally getting around to testing out the new Makeup Revolution Fast Base Foundation. I feel like I'm the last person on YouTube to even try this stuff out, but a lot of you guys still wants to hear my thoughts. I've got 3 different shades here. I picked up 2 different shades as like my actual foundation shades. So we have F7 and F8. Thinking F8 might be my colour. And then I also picked up F14 because I thought we could do a little bit of cream contouring with it. So if you guys don't know, then I guess here's a little bit of info about the foundation itself. So this is what it looks like. As you can see, it comes in a stick form. They cost £5, which is super affordable. And they also come in 18 different shades. So if I just show you guys F8, which I'm pretty sure is going to be my colour, this one is obviously smack bang in the middle of the shade range. And then if I quickly show you F14, which is obviously the 14th darkest shade out of the 18 colours, that's what it looks like. Let me just compare the 2 for you, as you can see there. So considering this is 6 shades darker, that's quite a decent shade range jump, which means it does cater to a lot of different skin tones, which is fab. I ordered mine off Superdrug. I have a friend that ordered hers from Town Beauty, and it took around about a week to be dispatched, whereas I think because I spent over £15 on the Superdrug website, I got like next day delivery in store. So I just went ahead and picked it up from my local store. I've made it my mission to stay as far away from any review as possible about this foundation, just so I can go in completely open-minded, but word on the street is that this stuff is pretty good. So what I'm now going to do is go ahead, take off all of my base makeup now, for those of you wondering. This is the result of a testing video. Let me know if you can guess which brand it is. It's very affordable, so let me know if you can guess. But yeah, this video is coming very soon. So I'm just going to go ahead with my Garnier micellar water and take off the majority of what's on my skin now. I swear, I always look like such a hot mess when I take off my base makeup without my eye makeup. I'm trying to get as much of this off as possible without messing up the rest of my makeup. Alright, so that is the majority of my foundation taken off, give or take. And by the way, the foundation that I just had on cost £2.50. And spoiler alert, it's kind of amazing. So now, just thought I'd bring myself nice and close for you all to see. We're going to go straight in with the foundation. So like I said, I'm using the shade F8. Looks like this. Looks like it's going to match the rest of my body pretty well. And I'm going to... Ooh, that is very creamy. That just kind of like melts into the skin. Draw some stripes. And we'll go over that bad boy as well. I'm actually very curious about the other colour that I got, because I was expecting that to be a lot darker, so I wonder what this one will be like. One's slightly more neutral. This one's a little bit more yellow toned, I think. Let's try both of them. Why not? See how it looks on the skin in comparison. Oh, actually, I think the other one that I'm using, the F7, is actually a little bit more yellow toned. Alright, so I've got my sponge. This one here is from NYX, and I'm just gonna blend that in. I did, by the way, quickly go in with my usual moisturiser, which is the Urban Decay, if I can get it. Urban Decay Hot Springs, I think it's called Hot Springs Hydrating Gel. So I'm just tapping all of that into my skin with my little sponge. And straight away I can see that it's covered up that massive spot I had just by my ear. So instantly I'm like, okay, this has got coverage. It doesn't really feel like the sort of foundation that would have coverage though, because it is like quite thin. But, I mean, it does have coverage. It is covering everything up pretty much. I may want to add a little bit more around my chin, but for like my cheek and everything, that is covering everything up. Right, I'm going to go in with a little bit more. Do I want to go in with F8 or F7? I think I like the undertone more of F7, but I think F8 is more like my vibe right now. So let's see how it layers up. I might even try to sort of blend this in with a brush or something. Ooh, blends out very quickly with a brush. Yeah, I think I prefer how that blends out with a brush, to be honest. It's just so much quicker. It's quicker, but it hasn't like sacrificed how it looks or anything. Like sometimes I prefer a beauty blender because it does look a lot more flawless, but This blends out pretty much exactly the same as it does with a sponge. It's just a whole lot quicker, and I think it's safe to say we have got coverage right now, people. We've got coverage. So yeah, so far I am liking that, and I mean, considering I don't have any concealer on, I could just go about my day, just obviously powder it down, add a little bit of bronzer or whatever, and it doesn't look like I really need any concealer. Sometimes I find that if I wear a super full coverage foundation, I need a super full coverage concealer to go with it. But this just kind of like blends out nicely. It's concealed my under eyes fairly well. I would personally want to do it a little bit more, but I'm crazy. So yeah, I really like how that looks so far. So now I am going to do some more concealing. I think it's only fair if I use their Conceal and Define concealer, which if you haven't seen, I have also done a video on that as well. So I'll leave a link to it down below. I tried it out in comparison to the Tarte Shape Tape. And I'm pretty sure that the concealer shades coincide with the shades of the foundation. So say if you're a C5 in concealer like I am, although I like to have a concealer slightly lighter, then you could go ahead and get the C5 in foundation as well, and it should work. I think I might actually use a sponge for under my eyes, just so I don't mess up my eye makeup at all. It's got like a slight dewiness to it. It's not oily by any means, but it's not like a matte finish. It's just kind of like a natural finish, I guess, but with buildable coverage. That looks bloody nice. So next up, we're looking a little bit beige here, so I'm going to go ahead and do some cream contouring with the shade F14. So that is what that one looks like. It's kind of a fairly cool tone brown for me. And I'm going to draw that just in my cheekbones there. Yeah, that looks like the perfect contouring shade for me. A little bit around the forehead, on the old snars. And then we'll do some around my jawline as well. You guys know the drill by now. Like what I was saying about it kind of melting into your skin, this is a lot easier to show you guys because obviously it is a lot darker than my natural skin tone. Like you can see it just by like, I'm just pressing and you can see that it does just kind of like melt into the skin. You don't have to press overly hard or anything like that. You can literally just like tap it on and product comes off. That might be too much. We'll see. I'm going to start by using my brush. Just work that in. I'm just going to kind of bring that up. May have applied a little too much here, Steph. Story of my life. Oh my god, okay, that's kind of amazing as a cream contour. That has blended out so well. Like, there was a lot of product on my cheek then, and it's just kind of like blended upwards to make my face look a little bit more bronzed. Okay, I really like this before the concealer. I really like this after the concealer, but now I'm seeing it tied in with the darker shade and that I've used that as cream contour. I'm kind of obsessed. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I didn't expect to like this much, especially after trying that other foundation that I just mentioned that cost £2.50 that I loved. This is better. I mean, it's literally just doing everything I'd want a foundation to do, and it feels like nothing on my skin. Like, genuinely, this feels like nothing.
Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Stupid sexy Flanders.
And my foundation has rubbed off onto my dressing gown. Good. Tuck that in. No one will ever know. So as a cream product, as it is now, I love it, I love it, I love it, but with this sort of thing, you are going to need to powder it down, so this could all change. So I'm going to chuck some of my Lottie London powder under my eyes, see how that works. And just go down the sides of my nose and just slightly onto my cheeks. And then a little dusting around my forehead. Then I'll go in with my big fluffy brush. I'm just going to take some of that into the lid again. And let's set all of that in place. It actually looks even better when it's set. I was always worried about Makeup Revolution coming out with base products because they always did. It's called like the One Foundation, and I think that was one of their like first original products. I'm pretty sure it cost like £1 or something, and that was their first foundation, I believe. And in the nicest way possible, it was crap. It was crap. Okay, so ever since then, I've just been under the impression that like maybe they should just stick to their like highlighters, powders, palettes, that sort of thing. But then they went ahead and they released the concealer, which is bomb. And now they've gone ahead and launched this freaking foundation that looks great and it costs a bloody fiver. Oh, it's so nice. I'm just gonna quickly go ahead and set that contour as well. I just want to see how all of the powders sit on top of it, because that's obviously a really important part of the foundation as well. It might look great on its own, but it's when you kind of start pairing it with other products, you really want to see how it looks. As you guys are watching this on Friday night, I'm going to be at a sleepover with Benefit, and I'm so excited. I think I am going to be vlogging it, but if you do want to see like Instagram stories or whatever, because I'm sure there will be a ton, then you can follow me just up there. And then we'll add this ridiculous highlighter that I discovered today as well. The palette that I'm taking this from costs £4. And this is the highlighter that comes with it. So this is how the foundation is looking on my skin close up. I'll make sure I insert some super close-ups as well for you guys. But, I mean, it just looks flawless. I mean, everything I used on top of it today is super, super inexpensive. And you can see just how nicely it's all sitting on top of the foundation. I just freaking love it. Actually, you know what? Whilst I'm doing a Revolution video, I've actually got their new Renaissance lip liners. This one here is in the shade Vow. So, let's give it a go. Oh, it's all sealed up. Bear with me. Bear with. So yeah, this one here is in the shade Vow, was it? Ooh, that looks right up my street. So let's try this. Oh, hello. Oh my god, these are so creamy. That is literally so similar to my NYX Sandstorm liner. Then let's see if this kind of goes with it. This is the Renaissance lipstick, I think. Doesn't really seem to say, but it looks like this. Seems like they've got new packaging. Not sure if this is matte, not sure if it's creamy. Ooh, it looks matte to me. Oh wow, it looks very pink to me actually, but let's give it a go anyway. And this one, I forgot to say, is in the shade Higher. That is like my perfect nude. Good job, Revolution. You did good. Alright, let's strip off for the outro. Okay guys, so this is the finished look using the new Makeup Revolution Fast Base Foundation, and the concealer, and the new Renaissance lipsticks and lip liners. And I mean, the foundation, I cannot believe that I like this so much. Like, stick foundations aren't my usual thing. I normally prefer just like a straight up liquid foundation, but this, it kind of like goes on like a liquid. I guess that's kind of like the best way to explain it. It melts onto your skin like a liquid, but obviously it's easy to apply because it's in a stick. The shade that I chose, F8, this may be a slight bit too light for me, but obviously when I paired it with F14, which I use as a contour, it's literally my perfect shade. Like, we're actually matching the rest of my body for once. It's a freaking miracle. I will make sure to let you guys know how this foundation wears in the comment section down below. So if you are curious, then make sure you check my pinned comment, because I'll let you know how it wears over the next few hours. So yeah, my final thoughts for now are, god damn it, Makeup Revolution, you have done it again. Not only did you make a banging ass concealer, you made a banging foundation to go with it. So I salute you. If you guys did enjoy this video, then make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you don't want to see more of me, because I upload all the damn time, and because I am nearly at 150,000 subscribers, which is just insane to me. And I don't even think I've mentioned this on YouTube yet, but I got my 100k play button. Me, little Steph from Cornwall. Look what you guys did. That's my name. That's me. You got me a play button. And I haven't even come on camera to say thank you yet. I'm the worst person in the world. But yeah, this arrived the other day, and this is quite possibly the coolest thing that has ever happened to me. So thank you guys so much. I now have this hanging above my desk so that whenever I'm feeling a little bit uninspired, I can take a look at this and know that over 100,000 people, you got my back. So thank you so much. Now I'm going to put that ever so gently on the floor. So yeah, I just wanted to hop on camera and say thank you for 100k, and thank you for nearly 150k as well. So thanks. I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.